Countless champions have been crowned throughout the history of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But what about the underdogs, the dark horses, the decks that upon first glance make you question everything you thought you knew about the game? In this series, both MBT and myself will be showcasing some of Yu-Gi-Oh's wackiest unsung heroes. Each episode will feature new decks, new strategies, and the results will be unpredictable. You've seen the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! But this is the history of Jank. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Behold, the wheel has returned! That's right, we're bringing this back. I know you all really appreciate spinning wheels, jangling keys, and Subway Surfers gameplay, and when we figure out how to integrate those other two into the series, we will. But for now, we have put the lists that we're going to be playing for the next 5 weeks on this wheel. We've got UA, which has now received a second wave of support. Prediction Princess, a deck that I actually messed around with when it was first released. In fact, my first 10-minute testing ever is on Prediction Princess, but at the WCQ, so a little after this. It's still playable in this iteration. Resonator, which is a combo deck that features Jack Atlas's monsters, Ignite FTK, which should be pretty self-explanatory, and Gem Knight, which does not yet have the pieces to FTK and is instead a going second Brilliant Fusion beatdown strategy. Let's see what we are going to be playing for today. Big money, big money, big money. I'm looking for anything but Prediction Princess because I want a little more time in the tank with that. UA is perfect. See you on the sports ball field.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole new wheel of Jank decks lined up for you. My wheel possesses Timaeus, Trap Monsters, Red Eyes, Fluffle, and Speedroid. So let's see what we are going to be playing today. And it gives you an idea of some of the matchups you may expect moving forward. Oh, Jesus.
Lo, what hath the wheel bequeathed unto me but sports, 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 sports. This is UA. After an additional wave of support, UA became not only playable, as you saw in a previous episode of History of Jank, but honestly pretty good. It had the capacity, unlike any other deck, to set up an Omni Negate in UA Perfect Ace and UA Blockbacker, kind of a proto-Baguska. These cards were enough for the deck to occasionally see a smattering of contention at tiered events. However, of course, it wasn't enough. As we all know, this format was dominated by the decks that comprised Duelist Alliance. Things like Burning Abyss, Shaddoll, and decks that were released afterwards like Nekroz and Qliphort. These monsters, though powerful in their own right and able to put up a ton of damage, unfortunately didn't make the cut in the starting 5. As a result, they were doomed to mid-playability, but they were a locals giant. And that's because these cards were all available at common or rare. Putting together an entire UA deck sans extra would probably cost you somewhere in the realm of $30. The extra could get a little bit pricey depending on what you played, but realistically you weren't likely to go into it. When would you ever have 2 midfielders on field, for example? As a result, this deck is optimal as is, which may be hard to believe because it's playing 2 copies of Magical Hats. Don't worry, I'll get there. First, let's go through the individual cards. We've got 3 Maxi. We've got a Blockbacker, which allows you to, when your opponent special summons a monster, change that monster's battle position and negate its effects. Dunkster, which, if it deals piercing battle damage to your opponent, is able to target a card on the field and destroy it. 2 copies of Goalkeeper, which personally I did not play in the variant of the deck that I played during this period. This one, during your opponent's turn, can target a UA monster you control and can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Cool. The Heart and Soul of the deck midfielder, unfortunately, was the only level 4 or lower monster in the deck. 3 Mighty Slugger, which is Armades, 3 Perfect Ace, which is an Omni, and 1 Rival Rebounder. When this card is normal or special summoned on your opponent's turn, you can special summon a UA monster from your hand or graveyard. Now, one way to supplement the fact that this deck only had 1 monster you could normal summon was by playing a card like Summoner Monk, which could theoretically act as more copies of it, or, as this deck is doing, playing the Monarch's Stormforth. This card is fantastic in this strategy. It allows you to get something like a Perfect Ace and Mighty Slugger onto your side of the field, but because you're performing a normal summon, it also triggers the effect of the UA Stadium, allowing you to get a midfielder for next turn and actually go off. Of course, getting 2 monsters on your side of the field is very difficult turn 1 because you're only relying on the 1 setup, which is why they're playing UA Signing Deal. Can you believe that this archetype has like an emergency teleport? The glue that brings this deck together is the UA Power Jersey. This card can only be equipped to a UA. It gives it 1,000 attack and defense, and if it battles an opponent's monster, the battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. This gets very big very quickly with cards like Dreadnought Dunker that deal piercing. If this destroys an opponent's monster by an attack, it can attack a second time. And then, if this card is sent to the graveyard because its equipped monster returned to the hand, you can return this card to the hand as well. It's a fantastic way to ensure you're always able to hit as hard as possible. However, it does tend to be just a little bit bricky, which is why 2 copies was pretty standard during this period. Now, there's one card in here that's strange, UA Penalty Box. This card has a damage step banishing effect that we're not going to worry about, but the stuff I want to draw your attention to is this right here. You can banish this card from your graveyard at a UA spell card from your deck to your hand. A pretty powerful effect, and one that we wouldn't see replicated in Yu-Gi-Oh! Until, like, Virtual World. Now, we didn't have Foolish Burial Goods at the time this card was printed, but this deck desperately needed this effect. Its consistency was pretty bottom of the barrel. For that reason, we are playing the only way at this period to get spells and traps into the graveyard with anything resembling consistency, Magical Hats. During your opponent's battle phase, you can choose 2 spells or traps from your deck and 1 monster in your MMZ, summon them all as normal monsters in face-down defense position, set the chosen monster if it is face-up, and then shuffle them onto... Outside of those cards, we've got some format all-stars, things like Maxi, Chicken Game to go with the 3 terraformings because we absolutely must find UA Stadium, Soul Charge, Reinforcement of the Army for the midfielders, and in the side, Archfiend Eccentric, Flying Sea, Torrential Tribute, Solemn Warning, Bottomless, triple Anti-Spell Fragrance, and triple Rivalry of Warlords. The extra is basically just a flex zone. There's no way you're making any of this garbage. So, I hope we can get dunking and show Alex that sports are not to be trifled with.
Okay, so I did this to myself, I guess. When we were looking at the list of decks that we had that were available to us, I thought it would be hilarious to play this deck. Looking at this now, I think this was a terrible fucking idea, but if we pull this off, we are going to be the hero of Jank, and we will never let Joseph live this down, so there's the incentive for us to win. So, introducing the Legendary Knights decks, aka Timaeus. Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny, requires you to send all above cards you control to the graveyard, which is all 3 Legendary Knight Critias, Hermos, and Timaeus, and you don't use Polymerization. It's unaffected by other card effects. Once per battle, if it battles during damage count, you can make this card's attack and defense become equal to the attack of the monster on the field with the highest attack, your choice if tied. And when it's destroyed by battle, you can special summon 3 Legendary Knight monsters from your hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring their summoning conditions. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to mill all copies of our legendary dragon spells, which are the Claw of Hermos, the Eye of Timaeus, and the Fang of Critias, to the graveyard so that we can activate Legend of Heart. Legend of Heart reads, pay 2,000 life points and tribute a warrior monster. Banish up to 3 legendary dragon spells with different names from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, special summon that many legendary knight monsters with different names from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only activate 1 Legend of Heart per turn. So ideally, if we're able to activate this, we get all 3 of these knights onto the field, we can fuse them into Timaeus, and now Timaeus is on the field, and if it ever were to just be, you know, threatened at all, you're able to then just go back into the 3 other knights here, and that's sort of card by card. We, of course, have a bunch of Lightsworn stuff in here, because that is the best for milling. So 3 Fellas, we have 3 of our legendary knights, 1 each. We have 1 Lumina, or excuse me, yeah, that's Lumina. I'm thinking Lila's the other one. 3 Raiden, 3 Wolf, a Soul Charge, double Solar Recharge. We have 3 Legend of Heart, 3 Magic Stone Excavation, so we can get this back. We have a Monster Gate, and triple Reasoning, triple Rhoda, triple Claw, triple Eye, and triple Fang. The extra deck has this, a bunch of other stuff, but let's be honest, we don't care about any of that. We just care about Timaeus. And the side deck has Maxi, Galaxy Cyclone, there's the Lila, Imperial Iron Wall, and more copies of the Legendary Knights. The Legendary Knights have their own effects as well, and honestly, I think these are probably better than Timaeus's, if I'm being honest. Again, are we going to actually win the game? Probably not. Are we going to summon Timaeus? I absolutely hope so, because that'll make for one of the most epic moments of the history of Jank ever. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Oh my God, Joseph. Like, just when I think we're done with, like, how bad some of these decks can get. Have you seen this list? Have you seen your wheel? Like, Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's, I can't even, yes, it's ridiculous. But, you know, that's Jank, baby. That's how Jank goes.
Oh my God. I would think over time as we get better cards into the game that the decks would improve marginally, but it seems they'd be going in the opposite direction. But I guess for every good card they print 20 shitty ones, and most of those are featured here on History of Jank. I don't really know what else there is to say. Let's get into it, buddy. Shout out to patron Lucas Diffley. Thank you for the support. Mr. Rothschild, you have the hand up.
Yes.
Rolled a 2, the number of games that hopefully will take for me to win this.
All right, I picked 5, the number of stars on The Good Monsters.
I'm dead. I'm so dead.
You
All
might,
right, best of luck.
might be a little bit dead. And unfortunately, I am still going to go first. I know I want to be attacking, be getting in for big damage, but I just can't pass up hands like this. Terraforming.
I bet you can't. All right, go ahead.
UA Stadium!
Woo!
Sports. Rhoda next.
This is crazy. Like, we don't even have, like, the good support for this deck yet, and I still think this deck rocks.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this support is pretty good. Stadium Effect. I don't know what we're going to grab here. I kind of like Rival Rebounder.
Seems pretty good.
And then back to hand, we are going to special summon a UA Perfect Ass, as they're known in German.
There he is.
Trigger the mandatory effect of the UA Stadium to put a counter on it, and we will pass back to you. Can you defeat 1 negate?
I don't know. Honestly, my deck's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. We'll go to main phase 1.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get going, huh? Let's go riding.
Yeah.
Try for the effect.
I mean, well, do I really care that much about this? No, you can go ahead. Uh-oh. Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up, buddy. What kind of nonsense are you up to today?
Don't worry about what I'm up to, buddy. Don't worry about what I'm up to, okay? Let's try reasoning.
I'm confident I will hit this reasoning.
You sure about that? I don't know. You don't seem too confident.
No, I do not. I don't know. What if I just call it? What if I just say fuck it, you know? Okay, we're going to say 4.
4. I think that's a fair number. Up.
Oh my god. Alex.
Come on. Yes! It's not the one, but it's fine. It's a hit. Okay. What, Joseph? What are you worried about? Don't worry. I just have 2 of the legendary night cards in the graveyard. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. Okay. So Perfect Ass has 2,500, which is it's kind of big. Not gonna lie, it's kind of big.
Got an ass on him.
Unfortunately, Michael's 26, so
that is true. Would you like to activate the effect of
I'm
Michael?
good. I'm good. So we'll hit with that. We'll go second main. You know what? I'll pay 1,000 to get rid of your UA Stadium. That's fine.
That seems like a good idea.
Honestly, looking at my hand, yeah, I think that is a good idea. I will pass with that.
No. Okay, mill 3, buddy.
I have to mill 3. Okay, come on. Come on.
Looking good, Joker. Okay, well, let's begin with UA Stadium.
Okay, sure. We tried.
Yeah.
I know you have midfielder, rebounder in hand.
That's true. And we also have Stormforth.
Fuck me.
Let's go rebounder, rebounder effect. Grab Perfect Ass.
You gonna use your UA Stadium as well?
I wish I could decide, but yes, I have to. Yeah.
Yes, it is mandatory.
Let's get in for.
Oh no, it's not
2.
mandatory. It's an optional effect.
No, it's not. Oh, you
Stadium?
mean the? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
The ad, right?
Yeah. I'm like, if you don't want to add, I'm okay with that. All right.
You're
so
talking
this
about
is
the
what?
damage.
No.
This is 27 and 2,000.
I'll take it.
All right. Second main. I guess we'll return the rival rebounder to hand and end on blockbacker Perfect Ace. You know,
Yeah.
good luck. I will say.
The combo.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Draw standby main.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Ride it.
Oh, you know, it went so well last time. I'm gonna let this one resolve.
Okay. Up.
Oh,
up.
fuck, wait!
Wolf effect.
Yeah, wolf effect's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
I think
so-
I have to block backer here, so I keep my Perfect Ace.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
I'd
You
like
don't
to.
have to.
I would prefer to. Yeah.
Okay. So Wolf's going to my hand.
No, he's going to defense position.
Oh,
He's
defense.
very
Sorry,
bad.
defense. He's not that good of a card. That's right. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Joseph, I am so fucking close. That's the sad
I can't
part.
believe that that's true.
I'm so close. You have no idea. Oh, man. Okay. So this sucks for a myriad of reasons. I'm gonna let you know why. So Minerva has 2,000 attack, so I'd have to crash. I also have Kagutsuchi in here. Oh, I don't have 2 Beast Wars. That doesn't even matter. But if I did, that's a mandatory effect to send 5, so you could just negate with Perfect Ace anyway.
And I would have.
You would have, I bet. So the problem is there's like no like clean way to do this, which is fucking annoying. So I think we're just gonna do this. We'll make Minerva.
Yeah.
We're not gonna use the effect, unfortunately. I think we're just going to go to battle and just crash.
Okay.
Then we'll trigger Minerva's effect. I'll send 3.
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
Okay. All right. So I get to destroy cards on the field. So I get to actually pop both your guys here because I can pop Stadium and I believe Felice pops anything as well, right?
You only sent 1 Lightsworn.
Yeah, but then Felice will come out. I could pop.
Oh, I see. Yes.
That's what I mean. So we'll pop. Yeah. So we'll pop Stadium. We'll get out Felice. And then, yeah, fuck it. We're going for it. All right, yeah. So do that. Pop that. I think I have to mill 3 more. Yeah, I have to mill 3 more. That's fine. Okay. And then Joseph. I activate Legend of Hearts. I will pay. Oh, no, the warrior. This game sucks. No! I was so close. I was so close to just ruining you. Oh, my God. Well, I'm dead.
Not on board. Okay, well.
I am dead. You literally just tag into anything and I die. It was not going to happen.
True.
Oh, my God. It was so close. I was so close. I was so fucking close. Oh, my God. I don't know how you out Tamias, to be honest. Oh, my God. We're not drawing for turn and jank, correct?
Yeah, we're beyond it.
Main 1. Well, it worked so well last time.
Let's go.
Come on. Okay. All right. Not bad. And then we'll Rhoda. Let's get ourselves another Raiden for later.
Okay.
We can go for the girl, and I think we probably will. We'll make Minerva. We'll go detach. It's mill 3.
Yep.
Okay, no Lightsworns, typical. Fucking love this game. Yeah, we're chilling. Go ahead.
All right, Stadium. Rhoda.
Familiar opening.
This one's kind of nasty. We got to go midfielder effect. I'll grab Mighty Slugger.
He's a good card.
Here he comes. Bada bing. And combat. Wow.
Sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong here. Do I not get the Minerva effect?
That's correct.
I believe that was the case. Yep.
He's slugging. All right, I'm set.
He's slugging.
I got a really funny one for you. You gotta.
What do you got for me?
Well, no, nothing. Not yet.
Okay, not yet. I thought you might have had something, so that's why I figured. All right, main 1.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I outing this? Let me think. Wow, these cards are just fucking terrible. Holy crap. We'll go Raiden.
Yeah.
Effect.
Yeah.
That's it. Mill 2 more.
All right, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Stand by me. Midfielder. We'll grab Perfect Ace.
Keep going, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna. Perfect Ace here.
I also forgot to take 8 from the attack last turn. Yeah, that's fine.
Combat this guy.
So now he's 33 in my 17, so I take 16.
And then 2.
Take it.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Well, you know, buddy, this was a good game. You know, I felt that we
Can you please go to the battle phase real quick?
Sure, I'll go to the battle phase. What do
I
you got?
activate magical hats.
You are not on this. What the fuck?
All right, so I will get 2 spells traps from my deck. I'm gonna get a power jersey and penalty box.
That's actually cracked. Holy shit! I forgot about this.
You got
oh my god.
We didn't have shit like foolish burial goods back in the day.
I know. Imagine foolish burial goods being legal. Couldn't be me. You know what else I can't imagine? I can't imagine having targets for any of these in my entire deck.
Good. Yeah. You want to run game 3?
I'd rather not, but let's do it anyway. How could I lose? How could I have possibly lost? It's impossible. The spirit of the Pharaoh resides within me. There's no way I could have just lost this. I refuse to believe
this
it.
deck, dog. You could have not done that.
I didn't think we were going to get it today. I thought we were going to get it later. All right, I'm going to show you why I picked this deck. Watch. Rhoda.
Yeah, fucking whatever. I don't care.
Okay, I'm going to get... Okay, you've seen this before. Raiden.
Oh, crazy.
Recharge.
Yeah.
Okay. Rhoda.
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Raiden.
Yeah.
Raiden effect.
Sure.
Joseph, you
okay.
absolute fucking moron. I activate Legend of Heart by tributing my warrior-type Raiden and paying 2,000 life points. I will banish the Claw of Hermos, the Fang of Critias, and the Eye of Timaeus.
Where the fuck did you get eye? Oh, from deck. Oh, good. All right.
To summon all 3 legendary knights, Hermos, Timaeus, and Critias. Behold! Show yourselves, my knights!
Jesus Christ. Did you want to get the Felis? I feel like you just got super excited.
Oh, I missed the Felis. Thank you so much. You know, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I needed some more cards on the field. I don't even need her, Joseph, because I now have the 3 strongest monsters in all of Duel Monsters at my disposal. And you know what? We're not even going to keep them around, because we're going to send them to the graveyard for the almighty Timaeus Knight of Destiny!
Holy shit.
This card is ass. Go ahead.
Wait, this doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. It's terrible.
Okay, wait. Let me just check and make sure I'm not out of my fucking mind. Stadium?
Yep.
Rhoda. Normal midfielder?
Yep.
Add slugger?
Yep.
Tag out for slugger? Stadium? Battle attack?
Yep.
Dog!
That's the deck, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
If you'll allow me, I'm going to not... You can take back your whole play.
Yeah.
I just want to leave these guys on the field.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, for sure.
No. Because obviously, I know Slugger outs this, and I just wanted to show how bad it was. Okay, humor me. Let's play it out from this position. Let's see what happens if I just leave 3 2800s on the field. What happens?
Okay, what does this do? Once per turn when this card
They're all bad. They're all bad.
For an attack.
So Timaeus, when he's targeted for an attack,
shit.
sets a spell. Critias, when he's targeted, sets a trap. Guess what? There's no traps in this deck. Even better. And then Hermos just also sucks. So you literally don't have to worry about any of these.
We're going to go chicken game.
Sure.
Okay. Well, terraforming. We'll grab a fucking stadium.
Sure.
Normal midfielder.
Yep.
Grab Dunkster.
Getting dunked.
Make the Dunkster. Stadium. Jersey.
Jesus, I'm so dead.
Combat.
Yep.
We will walk into... I feel like I can walk into Critias, no problem.
Okay, so you're up to 4K, and I take double damage, so
Yeah.
I take 24.
Uh-huh.
Critias has fallen.
We'll go Dunker effect. I'll target Timaeus to pop it.
Sure.
And then we'll redeclare on Hermos.
So I take same thing from this. I take 24.
Yeah. And then we'll declare Dunker again and pop Felis. This was really cool.
This was good. Cool
This
deck,
was a
huh?
good one. Oh, you know what? I think I actually just straight up have lethal if I attack the Felis. Let's put this guy back in hand. We'll go block backer in defense. And good luck, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll draw. There's hope.
There's
hope.
4.
Fuck!
Wait, no.
It summons.
No,
it summons.
This card can't be normal summoned or set, right? You keep going.
But it's... Oh, that's right. I forgot. We have to hit an actual viable target. All right. Okay.
Okay. Wait, this card can't be normal. Somebody
No,
said.
she can't. She misses too. She misses too. This deck's
going,
crazy.
keep
This
going.
deck's crazy. This deck's crazy. Keep going. Do I even have a target
Dog?
left?
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We get Felis and Wolf here, though.
I get 2 wolves and a Felis. Yeah. All right. We'll get them all out. Get them all out.
I don't even really need to block back here. That's
I
fine.
was gonna say I don't think you need to. Yeah. Can we do anything? I'm gonna go with no, because this deck sucks. So the cool thing is, had you not put me down to 1,200 life points, there was a
Do it
world
again.
I could have Legend of Hearted again, actually. But unfortunately, we do not live in that timeline. So we're gonna have to figure out any other way to try to come back for this. And I'm gonna go with it. That does not exist. We can go Felis, pop the block backer, I guess. I'll mill 3 more. Okay.
Wait. All right, hold up.
Wait, is this just game?
63.72.
That's game!
Holy shit.
We did it!
Oh my god, what a fucking deck, dude. This
Yeah,
deck is
so-
so good.
It's not. It is not good at all. Oh my god. I love too how you played the one deck that has like the not that this deck has there's many ways to fucking make this deck not terrible, but
Yeah.
the fact that you have a searchable in combat out to the thing that this deck is trying to do is just hilarious to me. This deck sucks. I'm happy I got to do the thing. I thought that was cool. I think like at least there's like a cohesive way to like resolve Legend of Heart, because I think that's like the most annoying part about it, because not only do you need to have all 3 of the spells in your hand or graveyard, but you also need a warrior monster on the field to tribute, and you have to pay 2,000 life points, which is all that is just entirely way too steep for any card, especially when the payoff sucks ass on top of it.
Dies to Armades.
It literally dies to anything. It's just, oh my
Dies
god.
to
it's
Dark
just like-
Hole, you know?
it's, it was fun, I will say. I can now say I have summoned Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. Not to victory, unfortunately, but it is what it is. UA is actually, I'm sad we didn't do UA up against a good deck, because I feel like UA, for being a jank deck, is actually quite a good deck. You and I are both quite fond of it, and I'm glad we got to show off why this deck is actually, like, you know, granted, fucking a 2-year-old could have beaten this deck. I'm glad we got to at least show off UA and like how cool some of the stuff it can do is. It won't be the last time we see it either. We get like, what? We get the Spiker and the player manager later, I think.
Yeah, when we inevitably get that stuff, it comes back. But for now, this is it. Didn't get to do any signing deal shenanigans, but yeah, this deck is like really good at setting up exactly perfect ace block backer, which is good. Like, this is a really good setup against most of the field right now, and then just OTKing with Dunker's shirt. It also has one of the best, like, searchers in the game in Penalty Box, which is why I'm playing this dog shit card. And that'll get better when we get, like, Foolish Burial Goods.
Foolish Burial Goods, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a really cool deck. It's a really neat one. Unfortunately, it does kind of fall off pretty hard after this. But it has a fantastic Eye of Timaeus matchup. So, you know, what are you going to say about that, you know?
You know, so if your friend's dunking on you with fucking Critias control, here you go. Here's the perfect counter for it. I do like, though, like, everything in this deck, too, is also just common or rare, which is nice. Like, some jank decks unreasonably have, like, extremely high rarity cards, and they still suck. One of those on my wheel, actually, is, like, the Red Eyes deck. And the Red Eyes deck is, like, exclusively all Ultra and Secret Rare because it's Red Eyes, right? They figure everyone's going to want those cards. But, like, signing deals fucking emergency teleport, which is insane to me for an archetype like this. And, again, even the support the deck gets later is absurd. I think, like, if you were just wanting to have fun at locals during this time, this was a cool deck you could bring. And, like, you may not win or you may not do extremely well, but, like, you could actually take some games off of people rather reasonably. And some decks just really struggle through it. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout out to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron Smith, Pony Stark, Phoenix the Immortal, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fadeleaf, Jordan Coons, Cody Bretts, Dylan Hunter, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Dalton, Flannel Daddy, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT, Cancel by All Community soon, Cancel by All Committee soon, Cancel by All Players soon, Corvain, Uncle Brian of Stardust, and Candyman. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.